My pitch? Hold on. Generating troll content.
When was Alan replaced with ChatGPT?
He's deflating.
Those fans are running real hard in there.
I don't know. Forest. Fantasy forest. There's elves and stuff.
In your inner sanctum, there's also like a tower you can climb to be like really high above all the peons that you pass by.
Does that have an elevator? That better have an elevator. No. Oh.
It's a spiral staircase.
Very good on theme, but that's rough.
Look, I didn't build the fortress.
How you're like, I know I'm generating this from my mind, but I didn't build it. There's no elevator.
Look, it's Gorzonoth II. He doesn't like elevators. But his servants always had to use the stairs. Whenever they brought in this little costume,
truly an evil lord.
He was lounging on the top of his spire. It was like, yeah.
Will you be coming down for your meal today, sir? No, bring it here.
Exactly.
You will be coming up.
It's my job as a podcastee to not be
a podcastee.
You got a plus for treehouse.
Podcaster.
I like treehouses.
Not podcasty. I don't know.
No, podcaster's got to be the host, right? Like podcasters.
Well, we're all podcasters.
Yeah, but
I cast pod.
Oh!
Apparently that kills him. He's allergic to pods.
You cast Tide Pod into my being. That's a very poisonous substance.
That's a good
that's
point.
An old reference.
So what's that topic?
Yeah, how about that topic? I still haven't heard it yet. You said it was related to Ensemble Stars?
No, I said it's not related.
Not related to Ensemble Stars. And you transitioned into talking about Ensemble Stars. Understandable.
I said that originally I was thinking of doing something Ensemble Stars related.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I was gonna put up like, this is a crime that was committed in
the crime game!
And which one of these cute innocent faces committed this crime? But that was too much work for me this week. So then I was gonna do something else simpler, and then this idea popped into my head today, and I didn't think any more about it. And here we are.
And you didn't think any more about it, and you just immediately chose this one over your previous idea. Understandable. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna actually say it now. You stalled long enough. We're sullied by your stalling. I'm waiting.
No, I was explaining myself.
Okay.
Okay. The topic is, every time I look at the news, I feel like, wow, I don't want to live in this society anymore.
We're going to the Himalayas! That's the topic!
And so, I want to find a place to live that's in the middle of nowhere. And you two are going to be my real estate agents today. And each of you is going to come up with a place of living for me out in the wilderness. And you need to sell me on it.
You are getting trolled. You will be getting trolled. Expect the trolling.
And whichever one I like better will win the episode.
You just told a city boy that loves his cities and people to, like, hey, give me some, like, remote locations. I'm about to hit you with the Saharan Desert. Come live here. It will be beautiful. You will have to walk 20 miles to find water.
Well, don't expect to win.
I don't expect to win, but I do love a little bit of trolling. A minor amount of trolling. I also just don't know that many remote places. And
it doesn't have to be like a real place.
Oh.
I don't need like the exact latitude and longitude of this location.
Hold on, let me find the exact latitudes and longitudes right now.
You could be like, it's in a forest. Or
it's in the forest.
It's on a mountain. Or it's on insert biome here. I don't need like the third peak.
I know how to win this episode.
Welcome
to the Dragon's Coast.
partially inspired by the series Dragon Goes House Hunting.
Easy. I've already see the win. Alright, the Dragon's Coast. I'm ripping right into it. Coastline, already very nice. Easy to make shelter. Plenty of caves to have shelter from
I do need
difficult weather.
It needs to be a existing property. Like, you're not selling me the whole region.
You just said a fucking forest was acceptable. What do you mean?
That's not what I meant.
What?
I meant it could be in that place.
So How to Train Your Dragon's Dragon Coast. I don't know. There's probably a Dragon's Coast in How to Train Your Dragon or something. I don't know.
Listen to my words.
No.
You're selling me a house.
Yeah.
You're a real estate agent.
I'll build you the house. The dragons will help build the house. You know how powerful those things are? They're great at carrying tools and working stuff.
No, there just already is a house there.
Yeah, or that.
House.
Yeah. I will magic portal a. We are living with dragons. I will magically portal a house to the location. Whatever house you want. I told you were getting trolled. Victory!
No.
I have made the host forget what they said. Victory.
I'm gonna sell you on Volcano Manor.
I think I just got negative 1,000 points or something.
Now this isn't
you're short 3 zeros.
Now this isn't Volcano Manor.
Give me a headache. So.
This isn't Volcano Manor from Elden Ring because that is a place. It's just a good name. So it's volcano front property. It's not an active volcano. Don't worry. But
Yeah,
there is still like, warmth in the earth.
Come on, it's more fun if it's active. A little bit of risk, a little bit of gambling. Come on.
It's a nice,
I'm not you.
You don't want to wake up with that little bit of. Wonder if it's erupting today.
You need to show me properties that I, the buyer, will like, and not you, the
Who
real
doesn't
estate
love an
agent
active
will like.
volcano? Come on. Okay. Sorry,
I'm
having way too much fun trolling.
Do I need to go grab the speaking stick?
You think I will respect the speaking stick rules?
So it's a nice. I didn't want to win this episode. I just hosted the last one.
It's been a while since I hosted at this point too.
You keep doing it to yourself.
He's the Wade of the group. So it's a nice, classy manor. I'm not good with describing it. It's got like 2 bedrooms just in case, a couple of 3 baths because you need a good amount of bathrooms. It's got a pool. It's got a hot spring, notably natural hot spring. That's the benefit of being at the volcano. Mm-hmm. You got this beautiful mountain in the background that used to be a volcano, or I guess is a volcano. It's just not active. Got some snow on the top, but just at the very top. It's a nice.
Even the volcano?
On top of the volcano.
What about the hole?
It's not active, so there's no hole.
What? That's just a mountain then.
Did it get filled in?
That's how volcanoes get.
Yeah.
They.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more caldera. Got it.
Yeah. It's got Wi-Fi somehow.
It's got Wi-Fi somehow.
So you don't have to worry there. And there's a bus that shows up in case.
There's a bus?
Not to the manor, but a short walk away from the manor so that you're not inconvenienced by the sounds of the bus. But it's still within walking distance in case you choose not to have personal transportation.
I feel like having personal these remote locations are the justification for having personal transport.
You still can. There's a garage.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying damn, bus to a remote location. I'm just thinking about the economics. Come on, you really think the city's gonna be paying for this bus out here? Come on now.
Well, you're rich if you're living in a volcano.
So it's your personal bus transit? It will go every day and be Master, are you ready for your trip to the city? No, I'm not going to the city today.
You contribute enough economically to the city that it's worth the bus driving out there. Because you're rich.
Damn, so you're that rich? I didn't know this was reality. Fuck! We're just catering to the rich like that. Damn. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not thinking about economics here, so.
Yeah, because once you move into this house, there's a secret basement with just like piles of gold. So.
What? Nice.
That the previous owner of the house.
Is this factored into the price of the house?
No, because it's secret.
But you know about it.
Well, because if
the realtor knows about it.
Yeah.
Saying you're not factoring this in? Come on, you're missing out on profits. You're not thinking like a real realtor.
No, because the realtor was paid by the previous owner.
Ah, okay.
It's like, I want the next person to own this house to get this gold. I'll give you some of the gold. Otherwise,
So who are you? I thought you were the realtor. So how do you know about the secret stash? I don't understand.
I just
Did you kill the realtor?
how the realtor knows about the secret stash.
Wait.
The previous owner was like, hey, realtor, here's some gold, which is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, you are the realtor in
this
scenario. Okay, so here's a bunch of gold.
So tell people that there's money in the thing. Tell them not to tell anybody else. Don't.
Gretchen, I think he's scamming you. I think you're being scammed. I don't think there's a pile of gold in this basement. This realtor is a scam.
I'll schedule a tour, but for now, just keep it in mind. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm clicking the next button on, if there's a next button on Zillow.
Okay.
This is the, I need to think of a different name, Pillow.
What? I missed the joke clearly.
Because it's not Zillow. But it sounds like a Dr. Zillow. Pillow.
Billow.
Well, I'm looking for a house.
Willow.
And a house presumably has a bed, and a bed presumably has a pillow.
Yeah, but Willow.
Billow.
Willow is
We all know that if you have a consonant starting and you need to make an off-brand version, if that consonant is not B,
Billow.
you replace it with a B, and that is the replacement parody name.
Trillo.
Or if it's an M, you make it a W, and vice versa, obviously. But, my pitch, hold on, generating troll content.
When was Alan replaced with ChatGPT?
He's deflating.
Those fans are running real hard in there.
I don't know, forest, fantasy forest, there's elves and stuff. You get a nice wood, like basically treehouse house, but it can like expand. You're in a giant forest, you can make it expand and take part of multiple trees. It's got this nice wood. It's got a beautiful view all the time. You got a bunch of wildlife. There's elves because of course there are elves in a forest. That's just how it is. Then you got little critters too.
To this house? How close do they live to
How close do you want to be?
Not.
Okay, they're in a distant. They're on the other side of the forest. They're like they want to communicate with, or they're like there's a mystical portal on their side, and so like you're on the closer side that's closer towards society, but like there's still a gap. But like if this forest is a giant circle, right? And society's over here, you're on like this edge of the forest, and they're on like this edge of the forest. By the way, after that, this is the mystical portal to the other realm, and then after that, there's a giant cliff. It's the edge of the earth. We're flat earthing. Yeah. So so they're near the mystical portal, and you're closer to society. But again, you're not that close. There's still like a big gap of stuff. But like there's a whole like big forest. But like if you wanted to go hang out with them or communicate with them, you could. They're also notably peaceful elves because they don't generally interact with society. So they're like, yo, a human. Cool. I'll be on my way.
What's the house like?
It's like I said, it's like a lot of wood. And so like, you know how like the houses that like are kind of like built in tree houses almost, like in like I don't know if you've seen like house hunting shows, but like it's just a lot of wood, and it's basically a giant tree house that's like stretched across areas with supports building up for it. But like it's mostly wood. You got some glass windows obviously, but then like and you got a few like ladders and staircases down.
How many rooms?
3? No, not 3 rooms, but 3 bedrooms. Sorry. My brain instantly went to bedroom. 3
bath.
3. I like the number 3. It's also just a good number for a number of bedrooms and bathrooms. You know, you want to have the elves over for a party. There's a nice, large living space as well. If you ever feel like that.
Okay.
I was not trolling nearly hard enough with that.
So living space is great, but what about killing space? Let me introduce to you.
He's been sitting on this pitch.
The abandoned floating fortress of Gorzonoth II.
Gorzonoth II.
We got classic Gothic, that's probably a contradiction. But
might be.
We got Gothic spires. I don't know if that makes sense, but like Gothic architecture, we
just
got
spires.
Big black spires, spikes everywhere, this nice eerie green glow.
Ooh. I like an eerie green
So
glow.
we got a huge like classic rounded top double door with the knockers on it. Not that kind of knockers.
Oh,
it could be.
It's customizable.
Oh,
You got gargoyles. You have to have gargoyles in the
true.
You open up the door, huge entry space. We're talking like I don't know how to do math, but like huge entry space. You've got your 3 hallways because you have to have hallways. The back one leads up to the inner sanctum, which is like your throne room, and then you've got.
All I can think of is the stupid vampire show that we watched. And the giant manor.
Behind the throne room is your master bedroom. You've got the like plush noble bed with like the pillars and the curtains and stuff on it. You got a window, like a panoramic view through this window which has blackout curtains. And you got your big fancy mahogany desk and all your pens and objects. No, objects of torture in here. All your tools. And then you've got your laboratory, which is also connected to the throne room. So that's that. If you go back to the main hall, the left hallway, this leads to the dungeons. Whoa. You've got you got a bunch of cells. You've got your torture chamber, all your tools of torture, everything you could expect to see in a dungeon. On the right side, you've got your barracks. Every good evil lair has
barracks for the goons.
Place to store your goons. You've got your armory. You've got your actual living quarters. This is also where the kitchen is.
Interesting place.
Well, you're not making your own food. That's what your goons are for.
Do I trust goons with my food though?
They are goons. Like
you can have goons.
I don't know that we trust them with
you
cooking.
You can have butlers. Dealer's choice. You do have to pay for all of this.
Oh, but you get to dealer's choice. But I suggest anything generic. And what kind of windows are we using here?
I didn't ask for windows.
I know. I'm being.
You told me what kind of windows yours.
I know. I'm just.
He told me the first one. He told me 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms without me having to ask.
Yeah.
And you just said it's a treehouse, and then you gave me all the details about the surrounding area.
My assumption was that you get to choose however many bedrooms or bathrooms you fucking want. Like that is such an arbitrary number. Because I'm just gonna say the same number now. Like it's not going to change. It's just my best guess at how many bedrooms and bathrooms you would like in a house. I already have negative 100,000 points. I don't care. Take away another 100,000.
Also, at night, the spires get a nice little blue flame on them.
Oh no, that's
it's automatic.
Nice. That's nice.
That's a nice touch.
I will say, I do like the touch of the green glow and the blue flare. The blue fires. I appreciate those details.
Change the color of the fire if I want.
Of course, it's RGB. Like
it's RGB fire.
It's a gamer fortress.
Okay, but like you can kind of do RGB. You just have to swap out the element that you're burning, and you can get any of the colors. For those of you who know
That
chemistry.
can get expensive though.
Also, I did forget.
Yeah,
to
but
mention,
you're rich enough to have goons.
in your inner sanctum, there's also like a tower you can climb to be like really high above all the peons that you pass by.
Does that have an elevator? That better have an elevator. No. Oh.
It's a spiral staircase.
Very good on theme, but that's rough.
Look, I didn't build the fortress.
I like how you're like, I know I'm generating this from my mind, but I didn't build it. There's no elevator.
Look, it's Gorzonoth the Second. He doesn't like elevators.
I love how you have lore attached to this. This is great.
Never skipped leg day.
He also knew magic, so like he could just fly or teleport. It was his depending on how he felt. But his servants always had to use the stairs. Whenever they brought in this little costume,
truly an evil lord.
He was lounging on the top of his spire. It was like, yeah.
Will you be coming down for your meal today, sir? No, bring it here.
Exactly.
You will be coming up.
I love how much. Okay. I know you're competing against me, but I love how much lore you attached to this. You so much that you would not budge on your own specifications. You're like, no, I didn't design it, okay? This just popped into my head. I don't get a choice in this.
Look, I'm just the realtor. You happen to make a lot of money from a deal with a previous house owner.
This is amazing.
And also I have connections to the dark forces. Like...
Are we sure you should be trusting this guy?
I'm very trusting.
Earlier, I'm pretty sure he was a scam artist, and now I'm pretty sure he has connections to evil underworld people.
He said I could trust him, so I trust him.
Your self-preservation instincts, we just talked about this! What do you mean?
So that's the tour of the fortress.
Thank you.
It does. Did I mention it is floating? You can drive it around.
That's right, I forgot it was floating out on the ocean too!
Oh, no one said the ocean.
Not a body of water!
No, it's not on water. It's like
it's floating in the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, those servants are gonna have a tough time getting eggs.
It's not that high up.
Dude, do you have a farm up there too?
No.
Okay.
Don't be ridiculous.
No, I'm not gonna have fresh eggs. That's rough.
You can. It's like floating like a foot off the ground.
What is the point of having it float at that point?
You can move it.
What?
What's the?
My liege, we must attack the hero's fortress. Move out, gentlemen.
Look. Cars haven't been invented yet. We couldn't have a driving fortress. We have a floating fortress.
What about okay, what are the surroundings like? Are there trees in the way? You're just gonna run over all those trees?
Bring it down.
I'm sorry, I just love this.
I'm sorry, can your not floating house pass through the forest?
No, it's in one!
It's in the forest.
It's in the forest!
And we're gonna burn it down.
What?
If you want to. You don't have
How am I supposed to compete with this?
I'm not sure if you're giving him or me negative points for that. Oh, and
it's one of those.
It does come with the optional catapult additions.
Okay.
You can add catapults.
Are you catapulting the goons? What's getting catapulted?
Rocks. Fireballs?
No, but it's funnier
The
if you
forest
catapult
we're
your
cutting
goons.
down, apparently.
The goons who
I
fail the most are just like, listen, you performed too poorly. We're catapulting you. Get out of here. No, please, my liege, I can serve you further. Send him to the catapult.
You just haven't been, keeping up the production lately, so I'm afraid we're gonna have to let you go. Oh, I can turn
We're
in
gonna have
2
to
weeks.
fire you.
Please, please, my liege.
We're gonna be.
Please, my liege, I can serve you. Please, just let me continue to work. Go to the catapults now.
And the other goons go along with it because it's fun to launch people.
Yep.
And so it does have the effect of, oh, I could be next, but it also has the effect of.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of that goon uprising. potentially.
Because it's
be careful about that.
to watch people get launched out of the
Yeah, I know,
catapult.
but look,
So
I don't
they
know
don't
how.
want to
What if I'm
uprise
a
against you.
benevolent overlord?
You catapult your underperforming servants. I would strictly call that not.
No one said she's catapulting them.
But I would.
She's not denying it. She's not denying it. She's not denying it.
This is your addition.
She's not denying it though.
Counterpoint. They get paid higher than a living wage and with full benefits and a 401k.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's certainly high risk, high reward.
Whatever the other option is.
Man, you get paid well, but if you do poorly,
you will be catapulted.
And if you want to learn, if you're like,
do they train on the job?
If you're like,
they're training on the job, or do they have to have experience?
Yeah.
Where do I sign up?
On the job training. If you want to start and break into a different field, you can get training for that too while you're here.
Well. What if they like to leave
letters
the
of recommendation?
Oh, so
I like to uplift. See, just like the
wait.
Fortress,
So when does the catapult get used?
Just like the fortress is
for
uplifted.
war, for sieging.
No, I'm saying, but when are we catapulting people, John? Okay, if you miss the vibe check though, you are getting catapulted. Oh, this one is cracking me up so much.
At the moment, it doesn't have catapults. Those cost extra.
Yeah, no, it comes. You can get it unfurnished
DLC
or furnished, and furnishment includes catapults. You can include a crew, including a wizard. There's a wizard who really wants to be hired. He's a little pushy, but he's pretty good though.
That is prime usurping material.
If you're
pushy,
honest. You're not getting hired.
He doesn't pass the vibe check. Catapulted.
This is kind of random, but this feels like a good place to interject. I had a dream last night where the three of us were running like this little store.
Okay.
Or it might have been Van instead of Alan. It was either.
I've been removed from the podcast. Van has replaced me. Goodbye.
I don't remember which one of you it was, but we had this little store. It was your idea. I think you bought the store, and it started off as we just.
What money?
I don't know.
You have so much money. You have goons.
That's true.
Potentially, I don't own anything yet.
We just got a bunch of like random stuff and we're selling it, and it went from like absolutely no one is buying anything to oh my gosh, the store is flooded, like we cannot serve all these people. And the stuff just started like in dream fashion, like appearing in the store that we were selling. We also had like magic booster boxes, but no singles. People were like, "Ooh, I want the high-powered singles for my
maximum
commander deck."
Gambling.
And I was like, "No, we don't have those. We have boxes though." And then the whole group left because they didn't want to buy boxes.
Oh, not real gamblers. What are you even playing?
And we were like, "Oh, we're not quite doing our original goal. We should rebrand." And I don't remember what it was called at first. It was a clever name though. But we were thinking of changing it to like the Guild House or like the Guild Auction or something like some with guild in it. I don't remember. The name that we were going to change it to was also good, but I didn't remember it when I woke up. I was trying to put it together, and for some reason, Chocolate Assassin came to my head. I don't know where that came from. Anyways,
it is every girl's dream to own a cute little cafe / shop with that's cozy and with lo-fi playing over the speakers.
It's great until you get the angry customers.
No, we're just so good that we don't have.
That's when you get your goons to throw the angry customers.
Throw the angry customers out
into the catapult.
Yeah,
the angry customer catapult. There's like a big disclaimer. if we don't like you, you get catapulted. Sign here.
Damn, that's gotta be bad in business.
Yeah, it's just like whenever I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I've heard of stories of other people who played it where they would have like a roller coaster that would launch people into an opposing amusement park. Or into Tycoon, and people who were being dumb, I would give them an up close experience with my animals.
Amazing.
Was it Zoo Tycoon 1 or 2 where they could just disappear, the guests, if they were like stuck?
I think Zoo Tycoon 1. There was one zoo I had in the first Zoo Tycoon where whenever people got sick in my zoo, I would put them in, I think it was the polar bear exhibit. I'd put them in the water, and by the time they swam out, perfectly fine again. And I'd take them out and they'd continue to enjoy the zoo. It worked every time.
Yeah.
That really takes that whole mob boss and you'll be swimming with the fishes to a whole new level.
Alright, so what's your next real estate?
Alright, let me introduce you to the least wanted real estate of Olympus. Because it's closest to the mortals, which is actually a benefit to you as a mortal. It is the furthest removed from the gods, so you don't have to be as much in contact, which is why it's not as much desired from the gods, because they like to hang around with their own, godly beings, right? But they don't really mind, like, that they put this up for sale. It's kind of amazing that they did, so you're really getting prime real estate here. It's on the steps of Olympus, basically, so you still will have access to the mortal realm easily, but also, if somebody annoys you, like, hey, Zeus dog, I'm that guy on the edge, can you smite these people real quick? And Zeus is, he's a homie.
He also loves to smite people.
He loves smiting people so much. So, like, you get to point him at somebody, and you're like, can you smite this guy just for me, for real? Unless, like, it's his third son or something. Like, he'll be like, sure! So, like, getting access to smiting people you don't like, bam. Access to the mortal realm when needed, but distanced enough because you are on the steps of Olympus. You are not exactly close to society, per se. Like, people will still come up the steps occasionally, but they're not going to bother you. I mean, they're headed towards the gods. They're trying to, beseech the gods and stuff. So, like, you're not really getting bothered. And it's all foot traffic because obviously they don't allow vehicles in Olympus, that standard practice. So, and you've got a quaint little one-person home. And then you've got the cloud bus. It's like from Dragon Ball.
The Nimbus.
Yeah, the Nimbus. Yeah, you get to thank you for that. I appreciate the naming.
Do I also have to be pure of heart in order to write it?
No, you're literally going to ask Zeus to smite people you don't like. It's Olympus. They're not exactly the purest gods out there,
That's very true.
Like, we're not talking about like the monotheistic gods here. We're talking Olympus. So, you don't particularly have to be pure of heart. You can just chill there. Yeah, you can get access to the mortal realm when needed. Convenient cloud buses. Access to Zeus when you need people smited. I'd say it's a pretty nice life.
I will say, though, those gods can get pretty pushy. And if they ever feel like you've slighted them, they will smite you.
That's why you just don't interact with them. You aside from like, hey, would you mind smiting this person? Aside from that, you're just like, they don't really care. You're on the edges,
and Zeus is going to be bothering you. Hey, can I smite someone? Hey. I know how he is. He loves smiting people.
Well, he doesn't need to ask permission from her to smite people.
Yeah.
He's going to come
He
to you
can smite
like,
people
hey,
as much as he wants.
Smiting? Hey, who am I smiting? And if you don't give him
What if he's hot? Consider this.
You've
seen your dating games. I've seen your dating games. Consider he's an EK man.
I did marry Jupiter, so...
Jupiter is Zeus. That's true. Oh, well, but in your game, Jupiter and Zeus are different people.
Yeah, they are. I didn't like
Point being, I think I've made a good pitch.
By the way, it used to be Jupiter because they didn't have J's in Latin.
I do love pronouncing J's without J. She just marked away some points for that.
No.
I do love saying things that have a J sound and saying just yoop. Anyways, I made my pitch for the Edge of Olympus. How many pitches have we made?
We both made 2. Because I started.
I made 3.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was your...
First one was Dragon...
That one didn't count. That one wasn't real.
Okay.
We both made 2 real pitches.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just had my dragon pitch eliminated from contention for zero reason.
Well, because it didn't follow the guidelines of the pitches.
Well, but then you didn't even allow me to elaborate on it further.
Well, you stopped.
No, because you started taking your turn. Like, I was like...
Yeah, I could see it wasn't going anywhere,
okay,
so I had to give you an example.
Wow, okay.
As a white man, I had to teach you how to play
I'm not a white man! Like, what?
I don't know what that even means. I don't know if you're like, haha, he's being funny.
Yeah, at that point, I have no idea if you're being taken away or given at that point. Get it? At that point. I figured.
I'm gonna put you at the point of my sword. And then stab.
So that one gets accepted, but my point joke doesn't? Wow.
Because mine was a threat. Not a joke. It was just a threat that happened to be a pun. Like all good threats are.
Nah.
I don't know what this means.
I don't know what that means either. It's best that we don't.
At this point, I'm convinced you're just writing really like blah,
yeah,
blah,
I was gonna
blah,
say
blah.
These guys are idiots or something like.
Half the time I'm not even writing anything. All I have to do is this.
You just gotta make the motion like you're writing.
I do have lots of stuff written down.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa.
Words.
That was words, yeah. I was expecting tallies.
No.
And minus 100,000. Is that still in there?
Yeah, it's the first thing
Yes.
your initial. Also, it's the wrong number.
1 million? Minus 1 million? Alright, nice.
At the beginning, if you remember,
Yeah.
I said whichever house I end up picking is the winner.
Yeah.
So I'm not. This isn't a point based scoring.
That's right, she did say that, and I forgot.
So the minus 1 million points doesn't matter!
Maybe it's just
I never cared
house.
in the first place, so.
Like, that house got negative 1 million points.
So
I also
it is a
just mostly
points-based
wanted
system.
to. I also
No,
mostly
just for...
I know, but
she's
like...
just not going to choose that house.
I mean, and I did write things down, but everything is weighted differently.
Okay.
So it has a plus or a minus.
Yeah.
No one will ever know the true weight of these pluses and minuses.
Minus burning down forest.
You
don't have to do that.
I'm still
It was
laughing.
just an example.
I'm still laughing at the concept of this floating fortress that floats 1 foot off of the ground that moves at the pace of 2 miles per hour. Going.
No one said it moves 2 miles per hour.
I know, but it's funny in my head if it moves 2 miles per
You
hour.
just
It
have to
floats
go to
1
the-
foot off of the ground.
You just go to the control orb and you can do it to your liking.
I know. I just think it's so funny to imagine something floating 1 foot off of the ground and moving at like a snail's pace. I think it's hilarious.
So, Johnny,
Yeah?
Uh,
I have minus for too many goons.
Too many goons?
Too many goons!
If you remember,
You can choose how many goons. It doesn't come with
No,
goons.
John, listen, if I'm not allowed to have buyer's choice of, like, rooms and stuff,
I'm
then
selling
you
a
get buyer's
house,
choice
not
of
goons.
goons.
I'm not a
okay.
trafficker. I did say you could furnish it with goons.
You
Maybe I
did.
am a trafficker.
my
He's a
whole-
scammer, a trafficker, and just connections with the underworld. I don't, like, this guy is not trustworthy. You can't buy something from him.
I think I just lost more points.
Like, this guy...
No, you didn't. I mean,
Maybe. We'll see. Either that or maybe she's like, connections to Dark Underworld Lord. Maybe he's hot.
I mean, I don't know for sure, so I can't give points for that or not.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I said I want to get away from society, and I don't
She
want
did say
anyone
that.
with me. I want to be by myself.
You did say that. I kind of forgot
I
that
want
part.
solid.
I felt like I gave a solid, like, in-between of, like, still having access to society, so I think I'm good on this, but I don't know how much she hates society.
And then, also, I did have a bit of a minus for too big.
Too big? Yeah, that's
Both
fair.
of them were a little too big.
Both of
They're
mine?
nice. Yeah.
No, man.
They're nice.
The maintenance
they're
on that is
too
going to be
big.
rough, so you
Yeah.
kind of have to have the goons
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah. Plus for... Oh, yeah, I did say I wanted to book a tour of the first one. So you got plus for that. Plus for Gothic. You see, the first round, I wasn't really taking that many notes. But it's all up here. It's just not written
It's
down.
in the dome. It's in the dome.
Yeah, yeah. Plus for Eerie Green. Plus for Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Plus
sense,
for
makes
Inner
sense.
Sanctum.
I will say that was a splendid description. Fellow, my fellow quote unquote realtor. So he claims.
You guys are competing
Realtor
for
by day, who knows by night.
Yeah.
You're competing for Employee of the Month. Your colleagues.
Wait, so we work at the same realty company?
Yeah. You got.
So who's
plus,
SpongeBob and who's Squidward?
You got plus for blackout curtains. Plus for mahogany. And for lab.
I should have talked about mahogany.
And for evil.
I should have talked about mahogany.
Look, I had the one in the forest.
I didn't mention enough mahogany.
Look, I had the one in the forest, and I didn't mention what kind of wood. Absolutely missed the opportunity. Should have said it was made of mahogany.
You didn't give as much detail.
I didn't. That is true. That is true.
You also have a. This is a bit heavier weight. Minus for too many stairs.
Yeah.
That spire really hurt ya. No elevator on that shit hurts.
Plus for lore.
Yeah.
Minus
there was
for
some
burn
awesome
down
lore.
the forest.
Look, it was an example. You don't have to burn down the forest.
And minus for catapults cost extra.
Okay, that's fair.
You got a minus for Jupiter.
Just wasn't even related to the house.
You think she cares?
Give
She's
the
the host. She's the
minus
host.
to the Romans.
She's the host.
It was more so for the actually, but I thought writing minus.
It wasn't dumb actually. It was this is a helpful hint. That's not helpful.
I feel like that is always an actually.
It took me a moment to remember the context for the last one. You minus because your bad pun went on too long. You stretched it out. I don't even remember what you said anymore, but it went on too long.
Something about the point. Was it the point one?
He made a point pun.
We made multiple
all
point puns.
I did was say, I'm gonna put you at the point of my sword. That's all I did.
She's the host.
Well,
okay.
That was the me of that moment, and this is the me of this moment. I'll let you have a minus 1 million.
Yep.
I don't know what, but
you don't even remember what the minus 1 million was? I think it was me complaining about the rules of like, wait, what do you mean I can't just say Dragon Coast?
I did give you a plus for mentioning dragons. Plus for forest. You have 3 pluses for the number 3. Because I like the number 3.
Nice.
Plus for elf. Nice. Little bit of a minus. Well, it almost was a minus until you told me.
Hold on a second. How was the manor too big if it was 2-bedroom?
The way you described, how did that only have 2-bedroom?
What, the manor?
You were like, it has a spire. There's a whole separate space for the goons.
That's the fortress.
Oh,
I'm talking about the manor.
Oh,
the Volcano Manor.
Oh, remember, I said I was gonna book a tour of it. Okay.
You did say that.
Yeah, you did get plus for that. She just
got a plus for that.
She's got to figure out if there's actually treasures in the basement.
I also just wasn't really taking notes the first round. Okay, leave me alone.
No. It's my job as a podcastee to not be
a podcastee.
You got a plus for treehouse.
Podcaster.
I like treehouses.
Not podcastee. I don't know.
No, podcaster's got to be the host, right? Like podcasters.
Well, we're all podcasters.
Yeah, but
I cast pod.
Oh!
Apparently that kills him. He's allergic to pods.
You cast Tide Pod into my being. That's a very poisonous substance.
That's a good point.
That's an old reference.
Tide Pods are still in use, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like
it wasn't
eating them.
It hasn't been it was a fad a long time ago. You remember
that was an actual like fad?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was like it's just fake because like that literally kills you.
No, it was a thing.
I remember it being a thing.
I think it was most.
Yeah, but I think it was a meme because nobody like if you actually did it, you did actually just die.
But I think some people.
Some stupid people saw videos and actually did it.
It caused them to like lock up the Tide Pods for a while.
Yeah, well, because the thing was like it's not like the cinnamon challenge where like if there's a level of the amount of cinnamon you had and like you could die if you screwed it up, but like it was like no, if you eat this, you do actually just die. Like. That it is very poisonous.
Anyways, for the second one, you got a minus for close to the mortals, and a minus.
You're not that close to the mortals.
And a minus for far from the gods.
I just thought you didn't want society including the gods. I thought that'd be an annoying bunch. They're partying all the time. It's Olympus.
Depends.
Like, I don't think
you got a plus for Zeus dog.
Yes!
You got a plus for Smite.
Yes!
And you got a plus for the Cloud Bus. And you got a plus for Small. Nice. This property Small.
Yeah.
Out of all of these, I don't think there's one that I would purchase right now.
We failed our one job.
But the closest would be the treehouse.
Yeah!
I really thought I had you with the fortress.
The fortress is a close second, but just a little bit too big.
Yeah, but that's what the goons are for. All you have to concern yourself is your inner sanctum and occasionally the main entrance.
I don't know. Goons are like, that's a fairly high up cost. Like, she said she does treat her goons well. That's constant, like, payment she has to make. So she's got to make that money now.
What if the goons were like little blobs instead of people?
I guess you should have mentioned that first.
Or like, yeah, I probably should have.
You probably should have thought of that first.
What if they were like little cute little guys? Like little critters or something.
Oh man, little critters would have been great. You really,
Little homunculi maybe.
Ooh, no, that's a little. Just stick with the critters, man. No, like I'm giving you advice as a fellow realtor here. Just stick with the little critters. You were good with the little helpful critters. Homunculi, potentially dangerous territory. Not sure you want to pitch that.
Little golems. Golems are cute.
Okay, golems, yeah.
Depends.
Golems can be fine.
You can color them because they're made of clay or rock or something. You could draw little faces on them. You could be like the crazy guy in that one movie who drew on the volleyball. Mm-hmm. I'm not helping, am I?
No. I still think I'm gonna pick the treehouse for now.
Let's go.
What if there was a flat screen TV?
I never said the treehouse didn't have a flat screen TV.
I thought you didn't want to win.
But I'm competitive.
The duality of man.
That Alan beat me.
The duality of man. Man, I didn't know you really didn't want to play Helltaker that bad.
I just can't accept that this fortress lost.
It was pretty goated in many ways.
I'm not saying I don't like the fortress. I was into it. I had a whole plan, but at the same time, it's not the vibe right now.
I'm taking my fortress and we're floating away slowly.
So you accepted the slow floating.
Yeah, it was always moving slow in my mind. It's too expensive to move fast.
Exactly. You move it too fast, everything's just gonna like fall over and stuff, you know?
The treehouse aligns more with my plans of retiring and becoming a hag and
that's true.
Becoming
plenty of ability to gain ingredients.
But look, ravens go great with a nice dark spire.
That's true. I might want to move in the future. You never know.
Your vacation.
Are you rich enough? Maybe, you could just buy multiple homes.
Maybe true.
Maybe you just become best buds with Gorzonoth II.
I'll resurrect him so we can reclaim his
home. You can bring him back as a nice lich.
There's a plot for a D&D campaign somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Liches make good allies.
There's a plot somewhere here.
I also hear liches like romance stories, so.
Very compelling.
You can talk romance with him.
We'll have sleepovers. Do each other's hair and paint our nails. Have a pillow fight.
So Lord Gorzonoth II, did he have a Mrs.? I need to know a little more about the lore now.
Does he have an heir?
Yeah, does he have an heir?
Does he?
Oh well, yeah, no, because that's why it's for sale. He obviously doesn't have an heir.
Yeah.
He was defeated by the hero. He's got no progeny.
But then why didn't the hero take this place?
Because it's evil.
If I buy this place, am I gonna have to worry about the hero coming after me?
No. Look, I mean, well, if you become friends with Gorzonoth II and resurrect him, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, if you don't do that,
I'll be living in the forest. They won't know it was me. I'm off
you're
the
good at
grid.
covering your tracks.
You're gonna have to talk to the hero about that. I can't be responsible for the hero's actions.
Look, can we just revive him a little bit? What if I made it so he's not evil? What if we're such good friends he chooses not to do evil actions, hero? Hear me out! Hear me out, hero!
What if he was never evil in the first place?
Maybe Gorzonoth, maybe the property didn't sell for a long time because it was evil, but he was deceased a really long time ago. The hero is dead already!
Could be. I don't know. I don't keep track.
Now you just have to pray that there's not like a looping thing where he gets his soul is resurrected into the next generation every time. But like as long as that's not true, you're fine.
Yeah, or a hero that gets like summoned to the world.
Oh boy, yeah, you do got to worry about random isekai heroes. Those are a nuisance.
The summoning council, or like also sometimes just rogue people are like, oh, I need to summon a hero.
Oh man, I
or cults. Cults like to use
cults do that
like
too.
That.
Yeah.
There's a dragon worshipping cult. There aren't any dragons that are alive, but there is a dragon worshipping cult, and they're
trying to resurrect one.
Yeah. I already lost the episode.
The episode is already over.
When I was doing the Chinese bit of preparation for this, I quickly Googled like, what kind of questions should you ask when you're touring a house? And
that's why you were asking for their bedroom numbers and stuff.
I had screenshots of questions. I was like, I could ask them these, but they're like way too specific, you know, like when was the HVAC inspected and all that. But on one website, one of the questions was actually like, is this a dubious property? And they were like, this may sound like a joke, but you should ask if the property has a history of like illegal actions or deaths.
Ooh, the fortress is really doing negative on those.
Look, it's just the dungeon, okay? The rest of it is fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I win! Y'all will be playing Helltaker next week, because that's an awesome game. Also, the music slaps. I'm the best realtor that ever was. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.